Alright, testing, testing. I should be live. Next. And okay, is my bot should be on. Well, let's test it out. Okay. Yo, Jerbear, how you doing? All right. Now, doesn't this opening screen look familiar? All right. Well. Depart on adventure. I don't know why here the rules is always first. I'm doing good, Chance. How are you? It's been a while since I did one of these. Oh boy, a little bit tired. I spent a lot of time like last week having a lot of family stuff, and I was really trying to push my video out the door. Plus, Superstars kept me occupied for quite some time. Oh, I need to double check. Is the game category set correctly? Ooh, I gotta make sure about that. Alright, while I'm checking that, you guys tell me what what CPUs you want in the game while I just simply check if I set the game category correctly. Alright, where is it? Spicy Dorito animation, yo, yes. I have been very delayed, I have to say. Oh, I did set it, Mario Party the original. I really wanted to do Superstars CPU only, however, it is not possible as it stands or as I looked into. Haven't looked into it too deeply, honestly, but yeah, in any case. Good, been enjoying Superstars and the Pokemon remake since my birthday is coming up soon. How have you been? I've been doing good. Superstars I've been enjoying very thoroughly. That's been a very fun experience. Superstars is great. Fingers crossed we get DLC in soon. Supposedly data miners found it. Do you think Yoshi will win again? Damn well better. I have indeed returned. Donkey Kong, been using. Alright, so we got one for DK, one for Peach, and Wario. Okay. So the Mario Brothers are sitting this one out. Yeah, all right, that's a pretty good. We got the entire B team. All right, now stage. Actually, this is another one. Wario, because he's probably the winner of one. Yeah, that is the canon belief. I don't remember last time I did Mario Party 1 what board we did. Maybe one that's not in Superstars. I don't know. I don't know. I think have we done Rainbow's Castle to manifest it as DLC? Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Rainbow Castle has my favorite music out of most of the Mario Party games, and it would be good. I hope they do add this one into Superstars, but I have a feeling that, you know, maybe not, because this board is the most simple and there's less of it they could revise. I honestly don't know. You add items to Rainbow's Castle and I think it kind of breaks the meta, because everyone will be buying up warp blocks. You go to the star, or actually, maybe it won't. If it swaps every turn, maybe not. I mean, but then again, item play will really make Rainbow's Castle a very weird kind of game. You know, it will. I think I'll probably do 35. By the way, does anyone like have any idea what kind of video I should make next? I was thinking either I actually continue with Mario Party 3 minigame review or tier list, or trying to find another iceberg. I looked for a GameCube iceberg. I could not find one though. I mean, it was kind of hard to. I didn't search on Reddit. I only really did Google searching, so maybe if I go directly on Reddit, I might have better luck. Ooh, Yoshi gets to go first. Nice. Super Solver. Yeah, I enjoyed making that video. That video, and I would like to talk about the actual creation of that video. It was a lot harder than the last one because, I mean, granted, I learned to make the editing a little more, I wouldn't say streamlined. I mean, I do edit a little more efficiently now, but I tried to make it a little bit more pleasant to watch or have a certain flow to it. So I wanted, instead of generic stock footage like when I play Mario Party, I made it a point to have stock footage of what I'm talking about in the background as much as possible. That simple thing of gathering footage from whatever I was talking about surprisingly took a long time, like deleting it, and then you know, recording it, uploading it to my Sony Vegas. Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. Oh, bad start, Yoshi. How about don't wait, what do you mean? But yeah, icebergs, you know, they're a bit, it takes a bit of time to make them, but I do enjoy the format. And, you know, again, if I can find a decent one, I don't know if I know enough to create an iceberg myself. Certainly not of the GameCube. I don't really know enough about the GameCube. But, I mean, I could go searching. I don't know if I could request someone make one on Reddit. I don't know if, what is this? Don't roll a blank for every Mario Party you own. The blank means, oh yeah, okay, don't roll a number for every Mario Party you own. How many Mario Party? I mean, quote-unquote own? The physical media? I don't know, would you consider that, or just having the ability to play it? Interesting definition there. I own Mario Party E, that's probably one less people own than most. Superstars and Super Mario Party. Super Mario Party is going to be collecting dust from now on, because that game has been completely gutted and killed by Superstars. The only reason anyone will play Super Mario Party at this point is, I guess, just to try out the decent minigames in Super Mario Party, because Super Mario Party sucks otherwise. Its online sucks. It's always like a hand grenade, because if it DCs, if it goes offline, the game is dead. No one wants to deal with that. Sorry if I ask you multiple times about your button mashing skills. Just make sure you keep it. Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of the button mashing skills, I don't know if I talked about this last time, but I was top 30 in the world when for Pokepumble, the Masher 4-player game. I was top 30 in the world in Superstars for a while. I got bumped off though, since then. But it is way harder to mash on the Pro Controller than it is my Xbox. I was considering getting an adapter to have my Xbox controller to be usable on the the Switch, because I have a way easier time mashing on the Xbox than I do with this. The buttons jut out too much and they're a little too squishy. These are not prime mashing buttons. Like, I can do it, just it's very easy to lose the rhythm in your finger to slip off. While the rounded buttons of the Xbox are easier to maintain mashing rhythm. Ugh. So my idea to translate Mario Castle Superstars is put an item shop where Boo is on the original and put Boo at the second junction. Also, just remove gold pipes from the... Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, get rid of the gold pipes. It will... The thing is, with items, it will make warp blocks way more valuable, I think. Because if you are going towards Toad and then it flips to Bowser and you have a warp pipe, you can retreat. If someone else is going to Toad and it looks like it's not going to flip, you can have that shot of switching. If they add Rainbow Castle, they have to make the warp block cost more, because that item will be worth more, I think. Like, when you play Peach's Castle, I mean, not Peach's Castle, Peach's Birthday Cake, the warp, you know, actually both Peach's Cake and Yoshi's Island, the warp block has more value to it. I I feel like the item play in Superstars could do a little bit of work. It's fine for the most part, but some of the items are very cheap, and I get what they're doing. They're trying to make the game heavy on item play, but there's so many lucky spaces. You get items way too easy in Superstars. All right, let me read the rest of this. Fun fact: you can get golden pipes in the new birthday cake through the final 5 turns event. Yeah, no good. I meant that every Mario Party that you can physically play. Oh, I can physically play? Well, that narrows it down. I own one of the, I think Mario Party Island Tour, I own one of the 3DS Mario Parties. I own Mario Party E, which I don't, this game is so stupid. Like, you can see the spike. I own Super and Superstars. I used to own Mario Party 3, and it bums me that I was a stupid kid who sold it to GameStop, because Mario Party 3 is worth a decent amount of money. Fun fact, and I regret not putting this in the iceberg for the Mario Party iceberg way back when. Mario Party 3 is somewhat, not very rare, but it was I think it was either the last or one of the last official Nintendo games released for the N64, and the production was very low-key. So not a lot of them were made. I actually owned that. I also owned Stunt Racer 64. That game's worth 500 bucks. And I sold it to GameStop for like fucking $10 of store credit. I am such a dummy. I am such a dummy. I really am. I'm holding on to my Mario Party E and my Game Shark for the Game Boy Advanced, because this is worth a decent amount. It's not in the best of condition, and I don't have the disc that came with it, but this might be worth something if it still works. My e-reader broke long ago, so that's worth nothing. Warp blocks on birthday cake are disgusting, and at least Yoshi's Island has the star never really staying in the set spot, yes. But the ability to deny another player of not only a star, but also items is painful. Yeah, I kind of find that placement kind of weird. I think they changed Peach's birthday cake pretty decently, like where Bowser is. I don't know, I still kind of miss where because he used to be right before the star, because there was always a risk that even if you had all 4 seeds, that you might be going to Bowser, and then you cycle back into Bowser potentially. But I think they wanted to avoid it, people going back in repeatedly, because if that happens to someone, I guess they just don't have fun. I don't know. A little bit of brutality would never hurt anyone. I will have to say, Superstars is very good at keeping games closer. Most Mario Parties has the issue where usually there's a runaway victory, or oftentimes there's a runaway victory. In Superstars, it's actually, it's always more narrow than you would think. SMG4 is epic. You should check him out. Yeah, I looked, that one I really wasn't that well, that YouTuber I wasn't that well knowledgeable on before I made my N64 iceberg, but I did look into him a little bit. The ones I know the most are Simple Flips and Tetra Big Gaming, more so Tetra Big Gaming. But Simple Flips is like crazy good when he does these super hard ROM hacks. I'm very curious about hidden blocks in some Mario Party games, but not in all. Is there a game changer? I'm kind of curious if anyone figured out how the hidden block works in Superstars. Like, is it just copy and paste from Super Mario Party and they just removed the dial? I don't know. It seems like hidden blocks seem more uncommon than in the GameCube Mario Parties, but getting a star is even less so. It seems like 75% of the time it's keys. At least, that's what it seems like. Oh boy. Also, don't forget, every 15 likes, I eat a Bean Boozled jelly bean. So if you haven't already, hit that like button and I will get closer to eating that shit. From what I heard, there's 4 set hidden blocks and only one has... Wait, really? That's how it works? Jer Bear, four hidden blocks, and only one has a star? I feel like if there was 4, the hidden blocks would be a bit more common, but it seems like they are not very common. I don't know if it's just me, though. Hopefully, I can look up and maybe someone has the code ripped out of the game directly. Also, I'm actually kind of glad that there is rare items in Superstars. Like, off the top of my head, there's the Super Warp block, which allows you to change with anyone. And I hardly see that. I've only seen that like twice. And then there's the double star card. I've only seen that once. Interesting. They made the rare items very hard to get. Again with the gross beans. GK, yes. Mario Go Fish. Yeah, indeed. Mario does. So, well, so did Yoshi over there. Oh, here's speaking of hidden blocks. You know, actually, I wonder if they should bring back these hidden blocks that sometimes include Boo or Bowser. That'd be kind of funny. You get a hidden block that's sometimes really fucking bad. Yo, Spicy Dorito, what's going on? What's with this? What's going on here? Yeah, Mario Go Fish, we saw. Try not to spam the chat too much, please. What's going on, Spicy Doritos? Like, chill. Oh boy. But yeah, that iceberg I made, that took me a bit longer than I thought. But I wanted it released before Superstars, but I couldn't. And when Superstars came out, that took up some more time. But I'm glad I got it out when I did. I had major events, important events before I released it. So I released it, had a bunch of family stuff, and then, you know, hopefully that held people over until I got back. Alright, first star for Yoshi. Good start. I wonder if they do bring back Rainbow Castle, should they add the castaway mechanic where if you hit Bowser, he'll actually take a star away? Or would that be too brutal? I don't know. I feel like I liked that about Castaway Bay from Mario Party 6. I feel like that would be like a really cool... That would be a way to make Rainbow Castle super interesting if you could lose a star just like that. Maybe add a couple more junctions. As, I forget who suggested it. I think it was Jer Bear. Talked about switching up where Boo is and then adding a shop, maybe. Wouldn't it be great if a hidden block has Toad in it? You can get... Oh! Well, then you can get a star. I mean, that's kind of like what a star... when you usually get a star in a hidden block anyway. I don't know. Or even items, like Mario Party 3 had items. And so did Mario Party DS, I think. Had items in hidden blocks. Oh boy, this is gonna be painful to watch if the AIs can't... Yeah, they're gonna keep screwing up. I'm not a fan that this game is back in Superstars. Also, I don't know Spanish. I don't know what that is. That would be a great way to balance out the board, or maybe have it be a luck-based chance of him taking coins or a star and maybe giving an item. Yeah, I find it interesting that Bowser actually gives items occasionally. He always gives like the curse die. But hey, that is some means of balancing, like, cause the curse die can become useful at times. I'm kind of curious what this looks like on the overlay. You got the all the to the A power. By the way, that was Portuguese. Oh, sorry. My bad. I see a foreign language and and I see tildes, and the thought goes in my head first is Spanish. My bad. Oh boy. You know, depending on how I'm feeling after this single player game, I could just load up Superstars just to do some of the single player stuff. Okay, DK got the first Dark Star. New emoticon. What is... I can't quite tell what exactly that is. Oh wait, is that... Oh, is that the the Pog champ? The O kind of thing? I don't know if I'm looking at that emoticon right. Maybe? Don't forget, I do have emotes here on Twitch. I mean, on YouTube. On Twitch, I have even more emotes. But on YouTube, I have a couple as well. I mean, only members can use them. And unfortunately, there's no way I can... Because on Twitch, there's actually a way to have non-subs use the sub emotes through spending, like, channel points, but not so on YouTube. YouTube is starting to figure out the live streaming thing, but not completely. Not completely. I still haven't figured out why the overlay doesn't work. Maybe I have to switch to stream elements. I thought this was whistling. Oh, whistling? Oh yeah, now I do see it. I do see the whistle. Yeah. How busy were you? Was it successful? Hope you didn't hurt yourself. Well, you mean the video was successful I made, or the family event I was doing? I mean, the family event was me attending something else for someone else. But it went fine. Didn't hurt myself. I was just tired because we had to drive all over and do a bunch of stuff. The video, though, has seemed to be... I was kind of worried that the iceberg trend was, like, over, and it's definitely not as hopping as it used to be, but the video is performing quite well. I'm very glad that it has been performing as good as it has been. About 25k views, and it's been out for, like, over a week now? Like a week and 2 or 3 days? Oh, actually it came out. Okay, a weekend, like 3 days, 4 days. Okay, but hey, it's. You know, it's a shame that I'm getting something like 150 to 200 views an hour, but it's a shame that like those people probably don't see me live streaming right now. They trickle in. That'd be really great. But you know, the live stream is different than an edited video. I think only members can use the audio. Let me see if it works for me.
Miss.
Okay, that's an example of it working for me. That's more utilized on my Twitch. Again, I stream on Twitch more for those who don't already know. I think most of you do, but just in case. There's my Twitch. But yeah, I sort of put some of my Twitch elements onto the YouTube live stream. So members, I mean, the memberships on YouTube are their own thing, and they you get the audio commands and the emotes. If I make more videos, I can hopefully promise to allow YouTube members to get early access to videos, but you know, I don't know if I'm really in the position to really be offering that. I was kind of wanting to release my Nintendo 64 Iceberg as a premiere, but I figured, very few people would notice that. I would just, oh, warp block. Very few people would notice that, so I'll just upload it as is. By the way, what did you guys think of the Iceberg itself? The Mario, oh, not the Mario, the Nintendo 64 one. I was, you said successful, I said stressful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the family, yeah, sorry, I think I misread you. Misread your comment from before, Chance. But yeah, it was a little bit stressful. Yeah, it was going all over. It was on my days off from work, my natural days off too, so I worked, had to do a bunch of family shit, and then had to go back to work. Thankfully, I didn't have to waste any of my time off, but it just felt like me exerting energy was just constant for over a week. But anyways, GK, what boards would you want to see as DLC? Alright, so Rainbow Castle I would, just because I think that's such an iconic board. I'm sure they can find a way to make it work. Either the star removal from Bowser or something, or as you suggested, make it kind of random, or randomly get items from Bowser. Also, like, switch things up. I'm trying to think what else I would like to see. I want to see Waluigi's Island, because that board, it's a very chaotic board. They can tweak it a little bit to make more areas more useful. The locked gate in the lower left of Waluigi's Island is worthless, but I love the concept of the island with the changing spaces. Also in DLC, I honestly wouldn't mind if they brought back Game Guy. They can do the same thing they do with battle minigames. If you land on Game Guy, the space disappears. That's how they can balance it. I think, anyway. I think that, and also, like, Waluigi's Island has so much stuff going on for it. Like, it would just be like a really cool board, and it looks cool. It's a cool idea too. So, all right, what other? I would like to see Bowser Land, both Bowser Land and Magma Mountain. I doubt they would do both. I think they would more likely do Bowser Lands from Mario Party 2, but I would like them both. Those are both really good. Let me think. What else? Eternal Star, I don't know. That just seems too senseless and random, and I never really liked that board. I don't know about that. Wario's Battle Canyon, maybe, but that's also like a very chaotic board, maybe a little too chaotic. I wouldn't mind this minigame coming back. I used to like this game. It'll be easier to tell with better graphics too, like how much you need to bend backwards. All right, what else? What other boards? DK's Jungle, I thought was very generic. I never really liked that board. Very basic. Nothing iconic about it. It's just a board. So I don't really care for DK's Tropical Jungle. Okay, I know I'm blanking on one or two. I'm trying to think. Oh, Bowser Facelift. Just like in Superstars. I love Magma Mountain in the context of Mario Party 1. Bowser Land would be peak content. Eternal Star, cause Superstar. Yeah, that's funny too. Also, Bowser Land would be a good opportunity to have Bowser Jr. more prominently featured, cause you know he's an interesting character. Oh, Luigi's Engine Room, Doi. That one could work too. That would be a more complex board. That's another board I think that could be tweaked a lot. Because in the original, it's very easy to cycle through Taboo on it. Yeah, if they do a little bit of tweaking, Luigi's Engine Room could be a good one too. Like, cause you really got to think a few turns ahead. Cursed dice will be way more valuable. Item play on Luigi's Engine Room. If they, you know, it was in Mario Party 1, so you add items to it, and I think Luigi's Engine Rooms could be quite an interesting board. Especially if it's going to be the maze-like junction changing with the star moving around, unlike, Peach's birthday cake. I'm rarely a fan of the static board, with the exception of like Rainbow Castle and Castaway Bay. Are they going to make more party games, or are they not? Well, who knows? I'd rather them continue to support Superstars with DLC. I would hate for there to be a year from now, Superstars 2, and you drop another $60. Honestly, that would be very annoying. And, you know, if they do that, boards probably won't return, some minigames probably won't return. It makes the most sense to continue with DLC. And honestly, the way they have the game presented sets it up for DLC. They have like ranking levels, and all that. They have a profile card. They have like a shop, and you know, as I mentioned before, data miners found in the game's code references to two new boards, supposedly. Hopefully that's the first DLC. 2 new boards and then more. Peach really sucked with the hammer. Okay, Peach is doing a little better now. This was also an interesting minigame. Like, it's a 1v3, but it's not so overtly 1v3. It's more of a free-for-all with one person with advantage. I wouldn't mind this one coming back. It's something very different. Review on Super Mario 3D World. It's okay if you didn't... Yeah, I haven't played that one. I'm trying to think the last time I played a real Mario game, because I've been wanting to play Odyssey. I never got around to it. I chose Breath of the Wild. And I was trying to like wait for a sale, but I never got around to getting it. I never played Mario Galaxy. I never owned a Wii. Well, my sister did. I never owned it, and I'm trying to think. Well, Mario Sunshine. I played Mario Sunshine. I enjoyed that, although I don't think it aged that well. I mean, I thought it was fine. A lot of people give it a lot of flack. I mean, of course I played Super Mario 64 a bunch. I was trying to practice speedrunning Super Mario 64, but I sort of gave up on that. I might pick that back up, though. The way Rosalina and Yoshi stickers are named implies there's 3 characters that should go between them. Didn't notice that. Not fair. Well, life isn't fair. If you had 64, Odyssey might seem super slow. If you had 64, Odyssey might seem slow. Really? I was looking at gameplay of it. It kind of looks, you know, interesting with the amount of movement and control you have over Mario. At least that was my impression of it. This game sucks. This game, the one can get so much money, even if the one doesn't know what they're doing. That's gonna help Yoshi get the minigame star. My thing is, if you see another new Mario Party game, it costs $60. Do I really want to risk it or wait a few months? Oh, that's a good point too. If they do release a new Superstars, I don't think that'll be like a minimum of a year. I think a minimum of a year, because that's what they used to do on the GameCube. They give it a year. I hope they don't though. If they do DLC, then that's a strong indication that they're gonna not do another Superstars, but do maybe more DLC. Again, hopefully they do multiple DLC packs. That's what I want. I want multiple DLC packs. We got Bowser. And I gotta appreciate how risky Bowser is in Superstars. Like, you can lose a star. And I remember, like, in the early Mario parties, if you had no coins, you would, like, be fine with landing on Bowser, because sometimes you make other people lose coins through Bowser Rev. But now, if you have a star, you always have to worry about losing it. And I have dealt with that destroying me before. On 2 occasions so far, I lost a star. On one of those occasions, it lost me the fucking game. And on the other occasion, I was in last goddamn place with 1 star. Everyone else had like 3 or 4. And I lost the star anyway. Oh, man. I'm kind of bummed that dueling in the game only involves coins. Also, they only have like 5 or 6 dueling minigames. They have to add a couple more. They gotta add stars to the duel. That's what they absolutely should have, star dueling. Also, I think chance time could be a little bit more random. There could be more option types. It's too easy to time the first spin. If chance time is, maybe if they make it random, sometimes it's timeable and other times it's fast out the get-go. That would be I think a good thing to do. Also, if you guys want my expanded thoughts on my Super Mario Party Superstars, you can watch my podcast I gave on it like the Sunday after it came out. It's on my VOD channel. GK VOD Killed. It's linked in my main page. Alright, I'm gonna check to see if there's any YouTube comments on the video. much the same. All right, that's fine. That's fine. But if I were to do another iceberg video, I'm kind of thinking like doing the consoles. I haven't really seen too many people do the console icebergs. And since I finished this one now and it's no longer like a secret or a surprise, I wouldn't mind live streaming me editing the video. Again, I don't know if that's something people would be too interested in watching, but it would be a good way for me to get live feedback as I'm doing a video. Worth a shot. Definitely if I do Mario Party 3 minigame tier list review, because that's like not so secretive. If I'm doing like a what's this called? An iceberg, I'll have to think about it. Not quite sure how that worked. But yeah, I also need to find another iceberg. As I mentioned before, I couldn't find any GameCube icebergs. Someone I know is telling me that there'll probably be a lot of decent material for potential PlayStation 1 iceberg, but honestly, I don't know too much about the PlayStation. I haven't even looked. If there is one, I might have to refer to some PlayStation experts before I made a video on it. The N64 one was pretty easy. A lot of the stuff I didn't know, I was able to know how to research it and understand the information on it. So I had a decent amount of background knowledge. Can't really do an iceberg video if you don't know the subject at hand. That's why I like the iceberg format. Supposed to be good videos for both people who are unfamiliar with the subject or think they know a lot about it, because you try to challenge those people who know a lot about it to find stuff that even they didn't know, dig real deep. And of course, the people who don't know barely anything about it, you got surface level knowledge always included to bring them up to speed. Because, you know, with the before icebergs, a lot of these like fact videos, a lot of them were clickbaity, or it was stuff that's like they tried to go nothing but super obscure stuff, and then the video itself was not very interesting, or it was mostly stuff that generally people know about. Iceberg, you know, forced the format of including both. This game, I can't believe this game is back in Superstars. This one, it's thematic, but it sucks. Another thing Mario Party does, Mario Party games do even when good money. Wait, another thing is Mario Party games even make good money than other Mario games? I don't know. I don't know what the revenue is. Let me try to look that up real quick. Sales. Let me look up. Let me pull up a new tab here. Oh, it's so stacked in favor of the one. Yeah, for both this and DK still lost it. It's that, yeah, for this one and in Superstar. Still, somehow they fixed Spotlight Swim. Spotlight Swim is possible as the one. But this minigame they didn't fix. Superstars sales. Let's see. Trying to find information on sales figures. It sold 163,000 physical copies within its first week in Japan. That's not even counting the digital release. Sales numbers. Let me try looking a bit more. Super Mario Party is one of the top 10 Switch games in terms of sales. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Alright, so Superstars for the Switch was the highest selling new release of the week. That's not really saying much. I don't know what released the week of Superstars. Opening at 162,000, I mentioned that before. That's retail sales, not including digital. Super Robot Wars 30 was a second. So who cares about that? Like, nothing came out the week of Superstars except for Superstars. Like, what? Come on, game. What is the highest selling Mario Party? Super Mario Party is the best selling Mario Party game, and is the 7th best-selling Switch game of all, Super Mario Party. Really? Wow. What is the rarest Mario Party? Mario Party 3 is the rarest Mario Party? That can't be right. I'm just looking at the Google fill-in questions. Mario Party 3 is the rarest in terms of sales, but like of the main series. Mario Party E, I think, is rarer than that. Maybe Mario Party Advanced probably didn't sell as much. Whatever. Let me look up sales charts some more. Superstar needs that Koopa board from 8. Refresh my memory. Oh wait, no, I do remember. It's that the hotel one. You invest coins. Yes, I do like that. As a deviation from the traditional star buying board, I do like that. I think that one was better than Windmillville in 7. I think Koopa's Tycoon is better than Windmillville. I would not be opposed that coming back. I like that idea. All right, let me try to find, yeah, Koopa's Tycoon Town. Yes, thank you. Jeez. I feel like it's water under the bridge. Maybe. I don't know. Why can't I find information on freaking Superstar sales figures? Japanese charts. God damn it. Maybe they haven't, that info hasn't been gathered yet. Still breaks my heart that Super Mario Party was the highest selling and then they did nothing with it and it sucked. All I can find is that Superstars sold at 160,000 units in Japan. Hopefully the digital release outshines that and it's more so. Is it still too early? Not really. It's been a month now. I don't think it should be. I just can't find info. Like, goddamn, YouTube is holding out on me. Honestly, for DLC, I think they should focus on GameCube stuff since base game was mostly N64. Yes. My suspicion is that there's going to be a DLC of more N64 stuff, and then another pack following that, bringing in GameCube stuff. GameCube / Wii. Probably more GameCube than Wii. Well, definitely more GameCube than Wii. What the hell are they doing? But yeah, there's a lot of good. I feel like if they add some GameCube boards, some of them might need some tweaking. But those boards were made with items in mind already, so theoretically, like, they don't need to tweak it that much. On top of Koopa's Tycoon City, I would love to see Bowser's Inferno from, I think it was Mario Party 7, the one with the islands dipping. I love that board. That's a good Bowser board. But my suspicion is more N64 support before we see GameCube support. I hope they keep sprinkling in more minigames. It's one thing to add boards, and that's a necessity, but it would be great if they just, like, sprinkle in a couple more minigames. I understand people want GameCube DLC, but the issue I take with that notion is how do people want these boards implemented? Because 5 through 7 have an entirely different item system. Yeah, they will need to be tweaked. They were made with items in mind, but they do need to be tweaked. 5 through 9 had DK spaces, but he's playable. Well, they sort of, the lucky spaces sort of replaced that. And I'm not really a fan of the lucky spaces. They're too frequent. I wish they would dial back the lucky spaces a little bit. There's way too many of them on the board. I don't know, maybe that's just my opinion. I think maybe they wanted more spaces to have more meaning instead of being majority blue and red. Well, so maybe one or two more item minigames. Diddy Kong spaces? Oh, there's an idea. Either that, or they might make Diddy Kong playable. But Diddy Kong spaces would be, I mean, I don't know. Like, would it be redundant with so many lucky spaces? Unless maybe you have a choice. Like, if you had the option of either having many lucky spaces or you play a game with very few, like maybe 1 or 2 Diddy Kong spaces. That would be interesting. Just like how you can choose between bonus stars being random or classic. And I've only played classic. I haven't played with random bonus stars. Shy Guy Says is a great game that came back. Hashtag Super Mario Party, hashtag Superstars, hashtag more updates. Yes. I mean, Super Mario Party is effectively dead. If they just keep updating Superstars, I'll be happy. If they add... Ooh, that's an interesting warp block location. He's actually close to the star now. He just got the Dark Star. See, something like that happening in Superstars with an actual item being manipulated, like you buy the item and you do that on a whim. I feel like there'll be a big teleport fest. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Imagine the last 5 turns remix for Rainbow Castle. I'm like would love to hear what the remix would sound like in general. But the last 5 remix, the concept of the last 5 remix is great. That's the only reason I don't ever play with classic music, is because there's no remix for the last 5 turns. If Mario Tennis gets more DLC than this new Mario Party, that would be so sad. Yeah, they were updating Mario Tennis and the golf game. I forget the name of it. So, like, you think Nintendo is learning, and there's going to be a pattern here. So we'll have DLC for Superstars. Hopefully a lot more, instead of just, you know, 2 boards, as the data miners imply. Throat was getting a little dry there for a sec. Also, I thought about probably doing this on Twitch, but it could work on YouTube as well. I don't know if enough people lurk on YouTube to warrant this. Where I normally play Mario Party games with people I know, but I could always open it up. I could have the code and the password on the stream, and then have people in the viewers join in, first come, first serve. Yoshi, why did you just take her money and not the star? Wait a minute. Yoshi had money. Why? My God, why did Yoshi not steal a star? I didn't even notice that. GK drinking vodka. No, this ain't vodka. This ain't vodka at all. Just H2O. You don't do that trick like a lot of kids did in high school, where you put shit in water bottles. How you doing, Death Row, by the way? Oh, Death Row, while you're here. You want to brainstorm live topics? I got your text earlier. Let me reread it because I already forgot. For those who don't know, Death Row is my co-host on my podcast. My podcast is recorded live on Twitch, uploaded on my VOD channel and my Patreon. My Patreon is free, completely free. It is just there to host my podcast, but you can donate if you really want to. Alright, Definitive Dissonance. Yeah, you played more of Grand Theft Auto. We did talk a bit about Grand Theft Auto Death Row, but you actually have personal experience and you can talk about your experiences. That would be a nice thing to add. I don't think it can be for a whole podcast. Talk about, I also played I played Super Shrek on stream. By the way, that would be an interesting, topic, yeah. Talking about Mario Party clones or knockoffs. Death Row, we need you in a Mario Party game or a Fortune Street game. Like the Fortune Street game with the stocks and all that. Like that'd be great. And I played Shrek Super Party on stream before. That's a good one. That's one of the good cheap knockoffs. I haven't played it on stream, but I remember I rented the Pac-Man Mario Party ripoff. That one sucked. I remember that sucked. My memory might be wrong about that. Game Guy and Superstars, won't the game be intense? Yeah, you know, the way they can balance that, they do what they did with the dual spaces, or not the dual spaces, I'm sorry, the battle spaces. If you land on Game Guy, he disappears. So there's only like 2, maybe 1 per board. So it's a make or break kind of situation. Any suggestions by the viewers on the topic topics they would be interested in. GK and I talking about. Yes, anyone for doesn't necessarily have to be video game related. For example, I mean the topics we covered, I think were all video game related or about online stuff. Like we did talk about YouTube removing the dislike button, which is the public dislike button, which is stupid. We talked about game exploits we abused. Talk about general gaming news. We talked a bit about the Grand Theft Auto debacle. Talked about games that were personally relevant to us, and I did a full podcast review of Superstars. Rockstar better not mess with the original Red Dead. I hope not. If they do, I hope they make it good. Yeah, I'm trying to think though. Other topics we could talk about. Or, you know, a decent idea I thought, Death Row, was games we liked that are very unpopular or few people have heard of or are dead. I used to like Guns of Icarus. That game was kind of popular, but it's completely dead now. And I loved the concept of Guns of Icarus. I don't know if anyone remembers that game. It was like a steampunk flying ship combat game with you're on a crew and you fly ships and you have to shoot down other ships. That was a great one. But yeah, we gotta file that one away, Death Row. Games we liked that few people have heard of and or dead games. I'll probably have to like sit and like try to think about that. Or look on my Steam library. Oh man, that's a topic. Fucking how many games on Steam I bought but I never fucking played. Oh my god. I don't even want to think about how much money that added up to. Games I bought but never played. Christ. I'm scrolling through my Steam list now. I'm already feeling like a total dummy. I remember this underground game on the PC called The Ship. Oh, The Ship! Fuck, I played that before. Oh my god, you just made me remember. I played that with random people. It was still a great game. The problem with that game, they re-released it. If we're thinking of the same thing, correct me if I'm wrong. It's a game where you're on a ship. You have a target and you have someone targeting you. And you have to kill in creative different ways your target while your target is not aware of you being their killer. You can't kill random people. Yeah, dude, that game was so fucking good. They re-released it. They remade it. I have no idea if it's still alive. I don't know. I remember playing on public servers on the original The Ship, and there was like 30 people on it. It was actually crazy intense because it was hard to deduce your killer. And that game had like a whole like environment around it. Like you couldn't pull your weapon out in front of guards. You had to maintain your eating, sleep. Like I think you had to rest. You had to sit down. You had to change your clothes, and you had to bathe. You had to go to the bathroom. And when you had to go, like when you did all these things, you were vulnerable. It was actually it was an intense game, and it was really fun. Jesus. Yeah, that's a game. Now, okay. So that's one example of a game that I'm going to assume is dead. Let me look through my Steam list some more. I already mentioned Guns of Icarus. Damn shame. I gotta, you know what? This is not a dead game. A Crab Game, that's a new game. That's based off of Squid Game. But I have yet to play it. I like the idea of that game. Hopefully that stays popular. I don't know, would you count DayZ? That's still kind of culturally relevant and everyone has heard of it. What else? I'm just going through my list. Totally Accurate Battlegrounds has to remain popular. Better remain popular. Better. Oh, we got a Bowser chance time. Alright. Hammer Bro, Dry Bones, and Superstars as playable newcomers. Well, the Hammer Brothers is featured in some mini games. I don't know if he'll be featured. Dry Bones, I don't think he is. The Worms series. Oh yeah. Well, those don't need that. Those you can play with a small group of people, so those are still relevant. I played those on stream a while ago. I like Worms. It would be cool if they would have a way to play with people like Marbles on stream. Oh, Sir, You Are Being Hunted. I mean, that game is actually getting a remaster in a few months. I played that on stream like a year and a half ago. Sir, You Are Being Hunted. Like, very few people I know about that game, but I love that game. Cool game. Stalker. I feel like Stalker's kind of well known, or even a little bit. They're getting a new Stalker's coming out. I love that game. Not an online game though, purely single player. I remember seeing the Worm series everywhere when I was a kid. What the fuck happened to those? They're very low key now. They release a relatively new one. Oh, they actually released a fucking real time, like I don't know how, I haven't played it. If you know about the Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, where they turned it into like a team-based game, they did the same thing with Worms. Real time, I think it's not team-based. I have no idea, but it's like free-for-all fighting. So it's not really how Worms played at all. It's just the Worms IP, but in real time. And I'm not a fan of the look of that. I prefer the old... Worms is what it is, turn-based. And I like that. The series still exists. Armageddon again is still being played worldwide. Oh yeah, actually Armageddon is featured in the Steam charts quite often by a couple hundred people, and the Weapons of Mass Destruction, the latest release, is an esport. Really? Didn't even know that. Okay, I'm behind on my Worms lore. The ship. Oh, I just came across the ship on my Steam page. I'm gonna look at the how much does the game cost? It's $10. That's not too bad, but let me check discussions. Is this game dead? I'm going to assume this game is probably fucking dead. General discussions. The last comment was in fucking August. Oh yeah, the game is dead. Ah. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know if people can host their own servers. If I was like a big YouTuber, it would be cool if I could, what's this called? Host a game for people to come in. But then again, everyone would have to fucking own the game too. So I don't know, that might be too cumbersome. Alright, let me scroll through. Risk of Rain. Oh yeah, Risk of Rain 2. I was playing that a bit. I never got too into it because it was still kind of rough around the edges, but the original Risk of Rain, I remember that one was really good, and it had insanely good music. Risk of Rain, I like that. The new one's like 3D, so it plays all differently, but it's the same universe and world, and it has that same sort of style. I don't know if that game is finished, but Risk of Rain 2, I know one of my streamer colleagues, Seals, he what's this called? He was big on Risk of Rain. The remaster is deader than the original. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't really play much of the remaster. The original was fine, I thought. You know? If the original's still being played, if you can confirm to me if the original's still being played, that'd be a fun time still. How about multiplayer games where the servers are shutting off, so you can never experience them again? Oh yeah, that is a bummer. Thankfully a lot of games you can still play peer-to-peer. Like, I remember Evolve. Oh fuck, do you remember Evolve, Death Row? I was in the fucking beta, the closed beta. I got invited in the beta, and that game was so fun during the beta because it was, you know, it was just a beta. We didn't think much of the game, but what they offered was great. But then the full game came out, and it was basically just the beta with slightly more things in it. And they ruined Evolve with microtransactions and all this crap. It was... Friday the 13th has peer-to-peer only? Really? Man, I liked the look of Friday the 13th more so than I did Death by Daylight, but Death by Daylight continues and is frequently updated, but Friday the 13th is forgotten about, which is a shame, because I liked the idea of Friday the 13th. But yeah, also, yeah, there are some games you can't play. I remember liking the idea of a game called Mag for the PS4. That game, servers are off, there's no way to play it or experience it. I'm trying to think of other games that are gone. Wait, really? They turned off Friday 13 servers? Apparently. That's a shame. What other games I got on my Steam list? Rift. What the fuck is Rift? Oh, you know, that's another funny thing is when I see a game, I have no idea what the hell it is or when I bought it. This must have been a free game. I don't see myself buying. I don't even know what that game is. That's weird. Rake. Oh, dude, Rake was a pretty decent game. A very indie game, though. There's a lawsuit for the franchise, which is why there's no more updates, and there won't be any more movies until it's what the fuck? Really? Yeah. I mean, he does have good knowledge. Dude, that sucks, though. A loss? I thought the video game was, like, a separate, like... I don't know. Like, usually they give video game rights and they give movie rights. I thought they were totally separated so that they have the video game rights, they can continue with it, and the movie rights, which there's legal issues with, they can just let them have their legal issues. They abandoned Rake so early. Yeah, well, oh, yeah, you know about Rake, too. I vaguely know that there was a sequel called, it was Bigfoot. They replaced Rake with Bigfoot. Same game, they updated it. I never bought Bigfoot. I have no idea if that's supported or not. Oh, a hidden block. I just remember I bought Rake on a sale when it was dirt cheap. Project Zomboid. Oh, there's another decent... I played that game in the very early access. The game is probably totally different now. Aesthetically, it's similar, but I'd assume, like, how the game plays is way different. Or they updated it. Phantasmophobia. I never got into that. I know that game is still popular, but I never got into it. Oh, Pathologic 2. I started playing that on stream. I never fucking finished that game. Oh, man, I want to. I love that game. Very difficult, though. But now it's like, I haven't played that game in months. I'm not even going to remember where I was or what I was doing. But Pathologic's a unique experience. My thought is that there are multiple Mario Party games, but do they all have the same player base? And if not, maybe I'll find more Mario Party hidden secrets. I don't know. I doubt. I think the technically speaking, it's all online, like the emulations. I think they all are considered of the same player base. Some people have their preference, of course, either N64 or GameCube, but obviously now Superstars is like the main officially supported Mario Party that exists. Okay, Party Hard, that was kind of a fun game. They made a sequel to that, which I never played. That game sort of reminded me of like a very arcadey Hitman, but the goal of killing everyone and not just a target. Oh, Pandemic Express! That's the perfect game to talk about, because that game's dead too, and I loved the concept of Pandemic Express. And the publisher stopped giving the developers money to support the game, and the developers abandoned the game. Oh man, I remember really enjoying this. I really enjoyed Pandemic Express. It went free in January of 2020. The game is basically dead now. Let me look at the discussion boards. Someone actually commented, this game is... Oh, someone commented a few days ago, and the comment is, lol, this game is so dead. Okay. Pandemic Express is dead. Again, that's another game where theoretically a major personality with a big following could revive the game temporarily to play with their community. Pandemic Express was basically, if you ever played Zombies, on Halo or Call of Duty, they had a Zombies mode. That Pandemic Express was a larger scale version of that as well. Very chaotic game. I liked that game. No one really talked about it. I mean, then again, if I do a video on Pandemic Express, I don't think anyone has any interest in watching it. Outer Wilds, I just bought that game. I want to play it. I might play it soon, too. I don't know. How do I say this? Noita? N-O-I-T-A? That game I played casually. It was pretty fun, but... I was very bad at it. I couldn't figure out the nuances. Night in the Woods. Oof, that's like a dialogue-heavy, story-driven game. I played that once, and I thought it was like a great experience. Kind of sucks though that I know where the story goes. That would be a fun one to like do with people to voice act different characters. Although I'm not great at when it comes to voice acting because I don't do other voices. Oh, Murderer's Pursuit. That's an alternate version of what's this called? The ship. It's a smaller. It's basically Murderer's Pursuit is the Assassin's Creed online game, but you know, concentrated. Or a smaller scale, I should say. Murderer's Pursuit was kind of fun too. It was basically there's like maybe 8 players with a specific character, and there's clones of your character everywhere, and you have to try to kill the real people. If you kill one of the clones, it hurts you. There is a co-op horror game called Cry of Fear. Oh, I know about Cry of Fear, but the only real way to actually play it is with friends. The servers are probably dead. Yeah. Well, the main portion of that game was single player. I felt like the co-op version where you play as the police. I remember in the Cry of Fear co-op, you play as the police who play the game in reverse compared to, I forget the guy's the main character in the game, but yeah, I remember that. I feel like though that was a side mode. The main mode of Cry of Fear was a single player. Again, that's another game I played. I wouldn't be opposed to playing it again, although, you know, Halloween's over. But Cry of Fear was an interesting game. It was basically like a first-person Silent Hill kind of game. Had some cool unlockables and extra bonus modes. And it was free. Yeah, it's completely free. Oh, the Metro series. I remember liking the original Metro 2033. I never played any of the sequels, though. I bought them, but I never played them. What else I got? I bought Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes and the Phantom Pain. Never fucking played them. Never got around to it. Damn, I really missed the boat on that. Oh, I bought on a sale a while ago, not too long ago, Lucas. I don't know anything about the game, but the game was like, it was like you get the trilogy for like a few bucks. I couldn't say no to that, and the concept of the game sounded interesting. It's like the movie The Omen, except it's a video game where you play as the kid, the evil kid, to kill everyone. What else do I have? The Long Dark. Oh, that's a game that changed a lot. Oh, that surprised me. Mike Crystal, Neen Azur, well, if sorry I'm saying your name wrong. Thanks for the sub, much appreciated. His name is all cut off on my my overlay. Oh, White Sheep. Thanks for the sub. I forgot that the sub alerts sort of come in waves. They don't come in real time. That's kind of a bummer. I think I got another one coming. Oh wait, no I don't. All right. All right, that was okay. I hope that wasn't too loud. Yeah, The Long Dark. Lucas is so old. Is it? I mean, it does look kind of old. Let me see. Let me look at the store page. When did Lucas 3 come out? Lucas 3 came out in 2018. It's got mostly negative reviews. That's not a good sign. Which is a shame because the concept looks good. Why does it have mostly negative reviews? Less terror. What the fuck? Awful. Big fan of the rather over-the-top style. The first 2 games didn't take itself seriously. It was The Omen, and The Omen, the Children of the Corn, while finding crazy means to kill people. Then halfway through the game, without warning, they have you sneak up on... What? Oh, that's interesting. The entire game is so buggy, it's literally unplayable. Oof, okay. Let me look at Lucas 1. When did Lucas 1 come out? Yeah, view the goddamn page. Alright, Peach is getting another star. Peach is winning. This game came out, 2012. Shit, that is old. But then again, I liked Hitman. Hitman is still kind of old. I really dig Hitman. How does this... this one actually has positive reviews. Lucas 1 has positive reviews. Let me look at Lucas 2. Lucas 2 has mixed reviews, it looks like. I gotta say, the just screenshots of it make it look very similar to Hitman. I don't know. Oh, and there was actually a new game, the Inscription, by the makers of Pony Island. I heard good things about that game. I don't know. Lucas 3 came out before Yonder Sim. I'm surprised that Yonder Sim actually came out at all, or finished. Is that even really finished, or was the guy just bullshitting? There's no way that game was actually done when he said it was. And I've only been vaguely following it. Limnus Gate. I gotta play more Limnus Gate. I hope that game survives and becomes popular. Lakeview Cabin Collection and Lakeview Valley. I've played Cabin Collection. I've never played Lakeview Valley, although I bought them for some reason. Knockout City. Man, I can't... Oh, man, I hope this game, like, gets popular again. I only played it, like, the launch week, and I never got back to it. So... They've been... Yeah, they have been updating the game. Okay, yeah, they have been updating the game. Oh, Kingdom. New Lands or Kingdom Classic? Kingdom was a fun game. Very simple, but fun game. I never played the new one. Kingdom 2? With the co-op? Never played that one. Jump King. I never got around to playing that one. Incitement 3. I won this game in some raffle. I have no idea what the fuck this game is, but it's a game I have in my library. Incitement 3. I don't have any of the others, but I have that. It looks like an RPG. I'm gonna have to go to bed. Good night and stay handsome. Oh, thank you, Chance. Hunt Showdown. Someone I watch on YouTube, on Twitch, Sky Was the Limit. He plays Hunt a lot. That game is actually continually updated, but whenever I play it, I always do so horribly. I feel like there's a learning curve I'm just missing. Hearts of Iron 4. That game has a lot of DLC, and I played Civilization, but I tried learning Hearts of Iron, and it's just a lot to learn. Like, Jesus, I want to be good at it. I want to be good at Hearts of Iron, but I never got around to finishing it. Harvester. I bought Harvester. That's like a cheesy FMV game. I should play that one for fun. Hawking. I don't even know what this game is. There's no... What the fuck is this game? When did I even get this? I don't even know. Guns of Icarus Online. Okay. For fun, let me look at the discussion page. No registration. Yeah, nothing's really going on. Yo, Byron, how you doing? I was just going through my Steam library, looking at the games that are either dead or I never played. Getting Over It with Bonnet Foddy. I never had a chance to play that one either. Gods Will Be Watching. Oh my god, that game. I was playing this game during the major push by Microsoft to update Windows 10. I was on the last section of Gods Will Be Watching, and then when I updated to Windows 10, my save file was dead, and I had to start all over, and I never finished Gods Will Be Watching. Which is a shame, because Gods Will Be Watching is a very interesting experience. It's not great, but it was interesting. It's very frustrating, especially on the harder difficulties. Like, the torture scene was great. I liked that moment. Oh no? What? Oh, are you talking about me losing my save? Yeah, I don't know if you know about Gods Will Be Watching. And my god, that fucking desert sequence. Oh my god. I didn't want to replay the game because of the desert sequence. They really emulated being lost in the desert and having a very high likelihood of dying and not finding anyone. Because I played that shit so much until I finally randomly won. Then I was like getting near the end section of the game, and the update to Windows from 7 to 10, my save file gone. I don't know how. I tried looking on my local files and in like the game folder, and I couldn't find it. Just gone. I don't know if that would be an interesting one on stream. I feel like people don't care about Gods Will Be Watching anymore. I like the idea of it. The original Fear games. I heard like the original, at least the original I heard was great. At least the gunplay, it looked really good for, you know, relatively older game. I never had the chance to play it though. That would have been good for what's this called? Would have been good for Halloween. Mario Party basically stole Halloween away from me anyway. Fallout New Vegas, I played through that game twice. I wouldn't be opposed to playing that on stream, but I feel like that game is like overplayed now. Evolve, yeah, we talked a bit about Evolve. Everspace, I don't even know what the fuck this game is. This is another thing I'm finding, is a lot of games on my Steam library I straight up don't know or remember getting. I know they sometimes give you free games without telling you as like a promo, but yeah, Everspace. I don't even know what the fuck is this. It looks pretty good, but I don't know what it is. I don't remember ever buying this. Finish. EverQuest 2? I know I didn't buy this. Escapist 1 and 2. I played through a bit of the Escapist 1. I bought Escapist 2, but I never got around to playing it. A very interesting game as well. Dragonland? What the or a Dungeonland? What the fuck is Dungeonland? This game looks so cheesy. I know I didn't buy this shit. This must have been a free thing. These dead multiplayer games have really unique concept, and now it's being kicked to the side by Fortnite Warzone. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Speaking of dead games, Down to One. This was basically... It's not the first Battle Royale game. Obviously, that was, a Battle Royale on DayZ mod. I played that shit. I played the original Battle, BR on DayZ. But Down to One was the first standalone BR game, but it was shit. But it was an entertaining kind of shit. I don't think there's a single soul playing this shit, though. Last update was in 2020. That actually surprises me. Let me look at the discussions for Down to One. Last comment was in June. Okay, never mind. I don't think anyone's playing this. People are asking how to remove this game from their Steam library because it's worthless. That's funny. I played a bit of Down to One. The one cool idea of Down to One for a BR game is that the game has like currency. I don't remember if you can actually buy any cosmetics or anything, but when you die, you can continue to spectate the game, and you can gamble on the results. You can put your money on someone winning. If you bet early, I think you got a higher payout. But it was a cool idea. I mean, granted, it could be abused very easily. Like, everyone just agrees to put their money on the one dude. Everyone let that one dude kill them, and then everyone gets a big payout. But it was a cool idea, in theory. But yeah, and the gunplay was very basic and like very glitchy in that game. It wasn't well implemented, but I remember having fun with it. Door in the Woods. Oh, that's a good game. ASCII art. Another one that I should have done during Halloween. But yeah, Door in the Woods, the ASCII art game. That would be fun. Doom. I played through Doom Eternal on Steam or on stream. I kind of want to play like Doom 64. I never had the chance to play through that. Don't Starve. Oh man, there were some memories there. I feel like if I get into Don't Starve now, I'll just be like so ignorant of how the game mechanics work, I just wouldn't know what to do. Wait, actually, shit, I gotta see. Oh, okay, we still got like a few turns left. Alright, I gotta take control. Death Road to Canada. I enjoy this game. It's been a long time since I played it, but I'm surprised they actually updated that game last Halloween. But again, Mario Party stole Halloween, so I couldn't play this. I wouldn't mind playing this one more casually on stream. That, as well as the Oregon Trail. I played that on mobile. I actually never played this on PC, even though I own it on PC. Dead Side. Oh man, I was waiting for Dead Side to get good. But I don't know if really anyone's playing it. Cool idea, though. A more lively DayZ kind of game. Deadly Premonition. I bought that game. I know I bought that game. I never got around to playing it. Seems interesting. Deadly Days. Oh wait, no, I remember this game. This game I think I got on Humble Bundle. It's like a zombie survival roguelike. Looked okay. Never had a chance to play it though. Dead Rising and Dead Rising 2. Yeah. Darkwood. Oh man, that's another game I never fucking finished. I got near end game, but and then I took a break and I never got back to it. Damn shame. The Calling. Oh, there's another multiplayer game. The Calling I used to have a lot of fun with. There's Cry of Fear. We talked about that one earlier. Contagion. That's a game that changed their name. I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember what Contagion was. It was like a zombie game. Cluster Trucker. Cluster Truck, that was fun. Baldy Scholarship Edition. I gotta play that one. Cave Story. I played through that game a few times, so I wouldn't mind playing it again. Blackwell series. I think I got that on a Humble Bundle. Besiege. Besiege was a decent game. I was just too stupid to play it properly. Shit. Alright, let me check my like count. We're at 7 likes. So quick reminder. If I get 15, I eat a me boozle beaned. So if you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. Beholder. That was a fun game. I never played Beholder 2. I owned Beholder 2, but I never got around to playing it. Wait, there's a Beholder 3? Huh. Wait, they're making a Beholder 3. Hold on. I gotta look at this real quick. Let me check something. What's Beholder 3? Hold on. Beholder 3. Where's the Steam page for Beholder 3? God damn it. Coming soon, Beholder 3. It kind of looks like Beholder 1 again. High-ranking security save you from prison. When a high-ranking security officer saves you from prison, you end up a pawn in her schemes. Ooh. Now you must eliminate anyone standing in the way of her secret plans and try to get your life back while working 2 jobs. No tenants, employee, or superior is safe from your spying. Okay. So I guess in this game, like, yeah, being a pawn of someone, that's an interesting concept. Like, you gotta try to work under their nose to get probably your things done while you have to turn people in. Beholder 1, I thought it was kind of weird that you acted independently, but naturally you were being watched by the state in an Orwellian world, but you would still act on your own and screw people over for yourself, or turn people in just to turn them in. This game seems like it adds like a reason for it, so that's pretty cool. Oh geez, what other game? The Arma series. AI War. Never had the chance to play that one. 100% Orange Juice, a very Mario Party-like game, but I never had the chance to play that one. And of course, the Worms series. Wait, when the hell did I buy Worms? That game's actually not bad. Off with your friends. That was a fun game I tried once. Gang Beasts. Or Fall Guys as well. So many games, so little time. I should just quit my job and just become a YouTube content creator or Twitch streamer. If only. Alright. Damn. Alright. How many turns we got left? How long has it been? It's been about, well, an hour and like 20 minutes. Alright. We'll see at the end of this game where we're at. We might call it. I usually make the YouTube streams a bit shorter. I have no idea if people who watch my iceberg video get to see me my stream recommended to them. Oh, I probably should have done that. I'm an idiot. I should have put on a link to the stream on the video. I could have gotten some people, maybe. Well, I don't know if next time if enough people will be watching the video. Oh well, I'll think of that next time. Damn. Nah, man, I really wish I thought of that before. So I'm surprised that the video is still performing very well. Yeah. Quite proud of that video. Okay. And what turn are we at? Are we on? Oh, we got one more. Okay. I gotta take the reins after this. Looks like... Oh my god, when did Wario get 4 fucking stars? I've been barely paying attention to this game. Wario robbed DK. Why didn't Yoshi rob Peach that one time? Mario Bandstand. This is a lame one. I'm glad this one never came back. Ugh, the sounds of this game is not good. Oh boy. Oh, wow, Wario won that, huh? Alright. Now I gotta take the reins back after Yoshi rolls. And then I'll take the reins. Ooh, can you get us? I forgot. Is it Bowser or? Oh, it's Toad. Okay, Yoshi might actually take this. I lost to an AI Yoshi in Mario Party 5 on Friday because I lost Pound Peril. Well, that's what you get for fighting a Yoshi, Byron. Doesn't work out. By the way, I might play Mario Party tomorrow. I'm still thinking about it. If there's people to play with, I'll probably play it. I might play Outer Wilds instead, because I am very curious about that. I bought it on a sale, and I know the game's been out for a while, but I kind of want to see what that game's about. If it's not good, then it's not good, but I kind of want to try it. The only thing I know about it is that it's basically space Groundhog Day. So at least like a time loop concept means it'll be pretty easy to get a handle on. Or, you know, not like, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway. Oh boy. Wario's still the favorite, but if Yoshi's got any of those battle games, Round Pound, come on, Peach. How can you not see it? This game is so stupid. This is like the dumbest game in the entire Mario Party series. Oh boy, she actually gonna lose this. Nope. Wow. Despite that terrible performance, even the easy AI still won. Oh, I have to hit the button, right? I took control again. So I'll have to play one minigame. Alright, what game we playing? What game we playing? Can I get the win for Yoshi? Platform Peril? Ugh, what a lame way to end. I mean, there are worse games, sure, but not really a fan of this one. The isometric angle always makes me confused. Well, that was stupid. Alright. It'd be funny if I got Yoshi the minigame win with that. Oh, nice. Ends with a nice coin count. Okay. Alright. Oh, I have to hit the button again. Keep forgetting. Alright. Mario's got the most. Peach has got the most coins. Minigame. Oh, Yoshi. Okay. That'll be Peach. Alright. Happening. This is gonna be a question. I don't know. Wario? Oh, no. Well, that ruins the game. Well, I guess that's the canon ending. That's the canon ending to, to Mario Party 1. I miss these old, like, little ending cutscenes when the game is over. Although Superstars has the image. I guess that's kind of close. Not really, but kind of. Although Superstars did kind of brought back the idea that last place gets fucked with. So that's kind of funny. It's funny when last place gets fucked with. Wow, 1 star. Pretty bad. Coins at the end of the game. Number of coins collected in minigames. Alright, well, Yoshi was winning despite my interference. Even if Peach won, it wouldn't have flipped the results. Would have been close, though. Peach would have had, like, 150, and Yoshi would have had, like, 160. Large coins ever. Peach had 140 at one point. Oh, damn, landed on 4? Really wasn't paying attention to that. We had 2 chance times. I didn't even see those happen. I got too distracted in the conversation. I had no idea. Alright. Well, they did bring this back. Collecting the coins and the stars. Man, oh man. It's just funny how much they really emulated Mario Party 1 in Superstars. You know, it sucks. On this save file's 100% complete. You can't even see the, oh, damn it, what was it? Oh, it's not over here. It's in the item. You can't even see the gumball machine, which is a very uncommon thing in this game that most people don't know about. Right, not in here. No, you outlived your usefulness. It's a shame these Toad-like characters didn't come back in Superstars. They look unique. Like, look at this. Like the options menu, you're statistically least likely to come here. But look at this guy. It's pretty cool.
Finish. Okay. Whoa.
This is basically a randomized sound test.
Yeah. Picnic got there.
I miss like kind of these like random things they include it.
Go. Strike.
Strike. That's a rare thing to hear. Actually, I'm gonna try out that ball maze. Wanna buy some minigames? No, I wanna play. You wanna play? Yeah. Let's try that ball maze. I don't think I've ever played that one. No. Ah, here we go. Let's just try each one. We'll do one. And then, yeah, because I don't think I've ever done this. And, you know, the bumper balls physics is pretty cool. So, well, let's give this a shot. Let's see how bad could I be at this. Oh, shit. Probably not good after all. Okay, it would probably be very easy to overshoot. I'm going a little cautious and slow here, but yeah. And also the zoom out here is kind of annoying. I kind of wish the camera would zoom into my character more. I have to like kind of squint. Oh man, look at that. I can't even see like how far up or down I need to be. How the fuck are you supposed to do that in like... You just go full throttle the whole time? You do that in like under 30 seconds? That's difficult. I get you 30 coins? Okay. Alright, whatever. Okay, this is annoying. I have to like do this shit every time. Let's try the second one. This one looks a little more difficult. More shortcuts, or more corner cutting. Alright, let's give this a shot.
Ready? Go.
Ooh, this one's very narrow. Okay. I'm trying to go a little faster this time, because this one is a little more zoomed in than the last one. Okay, that right there was really narrow. Oh, shit. That's really tiny. Oh, I failed.
Yes.
Alright, well... Nothing happens.
Draw.
Do you really need to do that every time I play a game? Let's do the last one. This one looks a bit more difficult.
Ready? Go.
Try to go full throttle. Oh, God. I kind of want to try that one more time. I died way too early.
Draw.
Yeah, apparently not.
Ready? Go.
Ooh, shit, that was close. Ah, fuck. Alright. Momentum carries, whatever. I think I get the picture. Oh, there's no home button on this. It's hard to go back to the beginning. Oh well. Alright, well, I think I might call. We've been on for about an hour and 40 minutes. Alright. I still kind of think, like, where I want the direction of these YouTube streams to go. I feel like they gotta be a little bit more chiller than the Twitch ones. By the way, if anyone happens to be lurking, there's my Twitch page. I play there more often. I'm probably gonna be playing Mario Party tomorrow. If not Mario Party, maybe the Outer Wilds. Or maybe Tuesday. Maybe I'll do Mario Party tomorrow and Outer Wilds Tuesday. I don't know. Thanksgiving's also coming up, so that's gonna kind of like throw a wrench in some plans. Also, check out, well, here are my plugs. My Discord, as well as my Twitter. And my Patreon, too. That's where my podcast is. Alright, well, I think that was good. Looks like we didn't get to 15 likes, so no eating of a bean boozled today. Most unfortunately. Maybe next time. I didn't really give great notice of this YouTube stream. So hopefully, you know, I might, for next week, I might have it set up either by tomorrow or the next day. Should be fine at that point. Anyway, appreciate you all hanging with me. Had a decent chit chat talking about games on my Steam library that I never fucking played, or dead games, because that's always fun too. But, you know, I gotta get back into Superstars. It's been too long since I played a good game of Superstars. A really long time. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. It's a shame I can't really rate anyone, but... it is what it is. That's YouTube for you. Anyway, again, I will catch you all later.